Bourbon Barkeep. If you're new here, my name's Curtis. We got a house call Wednesday. House call Wednesday, we got a randomizer, tells me a battle to pick, and then I have these two samples, put them together, they bang, 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 and then I score them, I say good for you, and then one is crowned a winner as God intended. So we'll see where we go. I don't know what I'm tasting. I don't know labels, no age, no proof. We just, is it good? Sometimes it's not. Looking at you, George Dickel. Anyways, like, subscribe. Let's get into this thing. We got glass A here, engraved Glencairn, so I don't lose track. Sometimes that, was it the left or was it the right, is a bit confusing when you're trying to do this on the fly. So, glass A on the nose. So, a lot of these can be, well, they're whiskeys. Usually they're bourbons, because that's what I like. Samples can be donated. They have been a couple times before, which is very sweet of you all. This one, not coming across like a bourbon. Intense sweetness, a lot of spearmint coming out. I'm going down a rye path, and I can't get off of it right now. Cherry, a nice like fresh orange. Lemon, a lot of spearmint coming out. Maybe even like a sweet tea, gotta be a rye. It just has to. If you've been with us on this bourbon journey, especially this year, we like Noah, not just like some, like not me, myself, and I, me and Noah, we've been kind of on this kind of rye kick. So if this is a rye, I'm kind of intrigued by it. A lot of brown sugar. It's like an orange creamsicle. I really like this nose. But nose is only part of it. You know, helps the taste, but obviously let's get on the palate, see how she feels, see how she tastes. Cheers. That's nice. That mint and tea still comes through. A lot of sweetness, a lot of caramel. Nice apple, maybe like a caramel apple starting to come out. Yeah, it's caramel. There's an A in there for a reason, people. Caramel apple. Brown sugar, a little butterscotch. Ooh, that's nice. Like that. A little herbally on the finish. A little maybe tobacco starting to kind of come out. I like that. I like that. Okay. I don't know what that is. I like it. Let's see what we got. Mouthfeel, good. Doesn't hang around too long, but just long enough to where it's like, hey, can you like start to leave? And that person gets the cue without you making it weird. Hangs around just enough. Not a lot of Kentucky hug. So I'm gonna go maybe like 100 proof would be my guess. It's just a nice kind of oily orange creamsicle lemon sweet tea. I'm here for it. I like it. Let's see what sip 2 has. We'll be back. Well, like I'll just kind of cut. There you go. Sip 2. I wouldn't say vastly different, but a handful of things really like jumped out to where they were kind of shy at first, but now the introvert has become an extrovert. It's like a flat ginger ale. Do what you want with that, but I can't go just ginger. There is a nice kind of pepper kind of tingle on it. Maybe that rye spice is in there, and any new wise, kind of like a frosted cookie. You know, shout out Publix. You know, they have like the nice like white cookie. I gotta believe it's just a sugar cookie with like that super healthy frosting on top. It's kind of like that, and I'm here for it. Just blended together with a bunch of fruit and tea. Yep, I like it. Now, it's a battle. We got glass B. Let's see what we got on the nose. Still cherry, much more medicinal. A little bit more oak and like dark herbs coming out. This one goes much more floral instead of tea, to where I would lean tea, at least on the nose. Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm just just observing at this point. It's so floral. It's like a rose water and what else is it? Ginger. That's what it is. Like a fresh ginger. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Brightness, lemon, ginger, and rose water. That's what it was. Not exactly what you would want to throw in a blender and taste, but we're going to do it, and we're going to see if it's executed better than what the blender would do. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Caramel, lemon coming out. Once again, this has got to be a rye battle. That ginger has developed into more of a ginger snap cookie to where like there's a nice little molasses and brown sugar in here. I like it. Okay, I'm a little more encouraged. I went in, I was a little fearful, I'm gonna be honest with you. Thought I had a not for me pour. That's not bad. That sweetness is really nice in here. I'm gonna go back. Sip 2, delightful. It's bright, it's light. I would say the same type of viscosity in terms of a nice oiliness. I would even argue this one actually hangs around longer, and I'm okay with that too. I would also say that the proof is higher at this one because I actually do get a nice hug to it. I can't say Kentucky because I don't know if it's Kentucky yet. Clove, mint chocolate, maybe like a dark mint chocolate, like a York thing, wrapped in lemon and orange. Okay. Got ourselves a battle. So where do we go from here? I get to revisit real quick. And that's going to be interesting itself because I feel like Glass A was in the lead pretty substantially for a second there. So we're going to revisit, we're going to score them, and then you're going to like and subscribe, and then we're just going to close. Be right back. We're back. I may have got ahead of myself on Glass B. Coming back to Glass A, at least for my palate, Glass A is what I would be looking for and what I believe to be a rye whiskey. That sweet tea, lemon and orange and caramel apple. Yeah, that's what I look for. I like that a lot. Glass B, that clove, herbal, rose watery, but still orange, lemon, and whatever else we talked about. There's like a lavender in there too, but I guess that is floral. But I gravitate less towards that. I hope that this kind of side-by-side helps you because it's just going to be your personal preference at this point, obviously, as all your choices are, to be fair. So getting into the scoring of Glass A, we score just the senses right off the bat. How does it make me feel inside? How does it taste? How does it smell? All the fun stuff. And that one, it does very well. One of the things I really try and do is not compare just bottles that I've had and want to have to what I'm immediately tasting. Do I gravitate towards ryes? No. Am I starting to appreciate them more and more? Absolutely. Do I like answering my own questions? It appears so. So getting into the senses score, I'm gonna go 77. I feel like if I'm a rye fan, which getting there, we're all growing, I would really like this, and I do. 77, very high score. I flashed up categories sometime around here, and you can see that is firmly in the good stuff. Just a stone throw away from great stuff. Is that what I call it? Yeah, no, just great to fantastic. That's what I call it. Glass B, on the other hand, this is going to come down to just not my palate. Is it still good? Yes. It still gets a very respectable score. That score, 68. Close to the good stuff. I could tell how someone would really like it. I could tell how someone would pick it above Glass A. But at least for what my personal preference is, I shy away from the floral and I go to more of a citrus. And that's what we have here. Now, bang for the buck. I got my laptop down here. That's why you're gonna see me look down at nothing. There is something there. And yeah, I'm gonna find out the price. That's where we go. Hang on. As we've mentioned before, the randomizer gave me battle 117. Now, glass A, $65. Glass B, well, $65. Okay, well, these are gonna be pretty close scores because I do feel like they're high quality pours. So at $65, pretty good. I don't know age, I don't know proof. I gave a couple guesses out there. So we'll see if I look like an idiot or do I do this another week? It's a fun game we play. So at $65, I feel like I'm not disappointed in myself on glass A. So we'll go just a nice 67. Would I pay more? No, not blown away, but also not like diehard rye guy. So there's that. I have to preface all of that because someone's going to be in the comments and be like, I'm rye guy. And they're just hopped up on black pepper and floral notes. I don't know why. Glass B, $65. I'm not going to pick it a lot because I don't gravitate to it. I don't swing that way, I believe, as the kids say. So we'll just go 60. I don't know. I feel like that may be high. It doesn't technically matter because glass A takes it in both categories. So now, what rye am I drinking? That's the question. And if this is just a high rye whiskey, well, it was fun. Google Forms loaded up. Took a little longer than what we anticipated, but the click has happened. Glass A, Russell's Reserve Single Barrel Rye. Hey, Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. We got a Wild Turkey Rye off. Whew. That was a journey. That was a journey. We learned things. I feel good about it. I don't know how much those single barrel ryes from Russell's differ. So that would be interesting to know if rye guy out there hopped up on the sweet tea and orange and caramel apple. If you can leave that comment, like, hey, do you have 2 or 3 of these things and they're vastly different? Mine's pretty good. Do I have a proof? 104 and 112. Oh, well, I guess I should say 104 for the Russell's single barrel and 112.2 for the rare breed. So yeah, pretty much across this episode. Pretty proud of myself, and I'm growing. Rye guy, maybe one day. Y'all will see. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next Wednesday.